your tea, your water, your orange juice, and whatever you drinking, and a little bit of me this morning. Because guess what? If you open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. And my prayer for you is that you continue on receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that, that you're able to recognize some of those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful. So the universe will open up and pour out more blessings. Then you have room enough to receive. So great day. Great day, great day, great day, beautiful people. So, um, yep, as you can see, we made it to Houston and back. Um, all is well. Good day, cousin Nikki. Good day, gorgeous. Um, I will give you guys an update on Maddie Patty Pie. Uh, once I get us a song right quick.
They focus intensely. They thrive on routine. Sometimes they respond in ways you don't expect.
Great Monday. Oh, I'm blessed. I'm too blessed to be stressed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm too blessed to be stressed.
Here I am on a lazy Saturday, chilling in the sun, everything will be okay. Thinking about how far I come, the places I came from. I grew up too fast, enjoy the ride before it's gone. Happy with my life, I feel happy, I am one, I won. It feels good to have a home. Oh, how I searched and searched for what was here all along. Just take one look around, gratitude can be found. The birds are chirping.
Good day, Alex. Good day, gorgeous. I'm going to tell you in 1 minute. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm too blessed to be stressed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm too blessed to be stressed.
The mountains bring me a sense of tranquility. Mother Nature has a way of creating inner peace. She wraps me in her blanket of love, and I lay in the earth, grounding, absorbing her energy. Sun codes, earth codes, dark codes, the trees and grass make me feel free. I'm human, but I am not physical energy. I can feel my soul smiling and rainbows staring back at me. I'm so grateful to be here, kissed by the breeze. Bare feet, I feel the earth, wind, and the sea. Been all over the world, but I'm right here with me. You've seen so many incredible things, but in this moment, I am full without doing anything. In this moment, I am peace connected to all living things. I've got everything I need.
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm too blessed to be stressed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm too blessed to be
Here in this
stressed.
moment, it took me half a lifetime to notice. I traveled across oceans searching for solace, didn't find it. Instead, I found it in my inner knowing, and lives and family and flowing and experience, exploring hard times and tears. 80 feet under the ocean of fear. Deer jumping out of plane naked, my 23rd year. Falling in love in South Africa, Germany, having a beer. Forgiving my dad and my stepdad, loving myself in the mirror. Long nights playing music around the fire. Friends at festivals, dancing till sunrise. In the little moments, busking the streets, freestyle. Little kisses on the nose and tickles on the back. The lovers I loved and never looked back. Taking acid and watching the sunrise. Ayahuasca music.
I know, right? I am absolutely feeling it this morning. It's Monday. Let's get it, baby.
It's woven into every fabricated moment we live in. It's just opening my eyes to let it in. Vanilla sunrise, a burning man teaching me who I really am. Life and death, full circle. This is what it all meant. I'm blessed.
I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
It's 11:11 right now. Of course.
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm too blessed to be stressed. Good day, beautiful people. Yes, I wanted to wait 1 minute and give you guys an update about Maddie Patty Pie. We went to Houston. They did the procedure in which they needed to do. Everything went well, you guys. But we seen what we needed to see as well. So I was hoping and praying that that would be our last trip, and they would say, "Hey, listen, this is what's going on, but everything is fine. But Madison has a lot of tissue in her throat that's not allowing her to breathe properly while she sleep. And so a procedure is needed. Um, but we will be doing that after we come back from the cruise, because the cruise is coming up and her downtime, and she got school too. And so her downtime will be maybe 10 days or so. And so we have to stay in Houston for maybe a week. And so, with that being said, you guys, everything is in divine order. I will be calling them and probably setting up a surgery for probably the beginning of June or whatever, because I don't want her summer to be messed up with that. And so, thank you so very much for asking, for the prayers, for everything. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Let's get it cracking this morning, because I got plenty of affirmations. It was the weekend, it was the first. You know, they got an affirmation for the first as well. So, let's get it. Saturday says, my life is so fun and full of adventures. My life is so fun and full of adventures. It is, to be honest, and that's so funny. I told you I had to think of the ride as being an adventure so that it wouldn't be so bad. It was me and Maddie Patty Pie, and going up there was horrific because she could not eat, and it was the middle of the day. She like, why we not stopping to get no McDonald's? We didn't get no snacks, no cookies, no nothing. So she was tripping. But it was an adventure. I booked a room that was right next door to the Dairy Queen. So after the surgery, I took her out to eat. We sat down. She had a wonderful time though, Alex. She sat down. She had a great time. And then after we got back to the hotel and she was able to get settled, we walked next door and I got her some Dairy Queen. And so everything was in divine order. But baby, she was mad because she didn't eat from the night before until 5 p.m. So she was upset. That's what happened Friday. She was in here trying to fight my mama for a Pop Tart. When I jumped off the live right quick Friday, yeah, if you was here, that was what was happening. The affirmation for Sunday says, I listen to the messages of my body and I support it in creating perfect health. I listen to the messages of my body and I support it in creating perfect health. And that, yeah, I know, right, Alex? I absolutely do. The funny thing is that I hadn't been eating out food. You know, we've been cooking. I've been eating stuff out the garden, and because we were out in Houston, I had to eat the things I had to eat outside food. And baby, did I feel it? My body did not. It was like, hey, we don't eat that. You gonna need to get yourself together. And so I had to actually come home and get myself together and take something, because my body was like, yeah, you need to get rid of that because we've been eating healthy. I couldn't wait till this morning to get me a smoothie because I've been on that little kick. I take the little shots that I tell you in the morning of the stuff, and I drink a smoothie majority of the day, and I'm good. And so I couldn't wait to get back to that. Uh, we got a Saturday Sundays affirmation that says, no matter what life throws my way, I will remain unshakable in my pursuit and inner peace. Do you hear that? No matter what life throws my way, I will remain unshakable in my pursuit of inner peace. So that means no matter what's going on in your life, you got to remain unshakable for yourself to keep yourself stable. And the first thing that came to my mind, you guys, was when I told you guys that I had that moment um after Aji where I didn't know my it felt like my soul was leaving my body. That's what it felt like, you guys. And I that's the only way I can explain it. Like I was separating from me. It was shaking. And the thing was is that they said, "Hey, get a grip." So I had to unshake my soul. I had to get myself together and say, "Hey, wait a minute. You got to stay right here, baby, because you got stuff to do. And so I had to, even in the moment of being at my worst, I had to remain unshakable. And that was the moment where I told you I felt like my soul was going to shake out my body. But it didn't happen. And I'm so grateful. And I got through that. And I'm telling you that you can get through whatever it is that you got going on. Too. You are wonderfully made. Let's get the affirmation for March. It says, this month, I feel ready to stretch beyond my past limitations and open myself to something new. I make a list of the things I have already want I have always wanted to do. Hold up. I make a list of the things I have always wanted to do, and then I pick the top one or two. You hear about that bucket list? Make a list of some stuff that you always wanted to do and pick the top one or two. Perhaps I long to learn a language, try to create endeavor, or take a trip. Whatever it is, now is the time to go for it. I research what I need to do, what I need to do to accomplish this goal. Whether it's take a class, save some money, or ask for someone's help. And then I take the first step. I can because I can do it. So March is telling you that hey, there are some things that you've been yearning to do. It's so funny because I've been wanting to go out the country or whatever the case may be. They said, hey, whatever it is, prepare yourself to do it. Remember it said learning a new language? Here, Madison. That's Madison's name. And so the funny thing is that, yep, we still on the sign language thing. I don't sign as fast because, hey, these hands don't work like that. But I have a whole language, you guys. I am definitely, I've been in it. I've been in it with the sign language thing. So I'm so grateful for stuff like that. And even when I can't communicate with her or whatever the case may be, it has been helpful even at the hospital and other things. So I'm so grateful for stuff like that. Let's get the affirmations for today and happy birthday, brother. I know he not on here, but happy. I know I'm proud of my progress too. I got the alphabet. Listen, 1, 2, and 3 is like this, you guys. It ain't even this. It's like this. And it's four like this, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I've been working it out, you guys. I've been getting it. So I'm so grateful to have a mindset to still be able to learn, you guys. And so let's get the affirmations for Monday. Again, I'm gonna say happy birthday to my brother because it is his birthday today, and I can't wait till he wake up so I can tell him happy birthday too. Um, it says divine peace and harmony surrounds me at all times. All is well in my world. Divine peace and harmony surrounds me at all times. All is well in my world. Even when all ain't well in my world, all is well because I know that I am being divinely guided and taken care of. And so, even when I don't feel the comfort and the peace in which I need, I know that all is well. I know that I am taken care of. And so, I'm so grateful for that. That's the only thing I can say. I'm grateful. And they have 6 liberating truths, you guys. 1, seeking therapy or support is nothing to be ashamed of. That's the number one. Do you hear it? Seeking therapy or support is nothing to be ashamed of. 2, your attitude, outlook, and desires will change. And they do change. Thank you, Alex. I'll tell him. Um, your attitude, your outlook, and your desires, they will change. They do change. As you grow, as you transform, your attitude change, your outlook on things change, your perspective change, your desires for different things change. So keep growing. The perfect relationship doesn't exist. The perfect relationship doesn't exist. And I'm saying that, I'm agreeing with that because we are all flawed. We all have flaws. And so even in the best relationship, there is something that that's not perfect, but that's okay. It's perfectly imperfect for the people that are involved. We all contradict ourselves sometimes. We do all contradict ourselves sometimes. And it's okay. It's okay. That's what they're saying. That it's okay that you contradict yourself sometimes. The path to healing isn't linear. It's rocky, it's spiral. Sometimes it's right now, but it's not linear. It's not straight ahead. It's not so your healing process comes in waves because you might not be having to heal right now. You might just be working on you. And so the last one says, we all have wild thoughts. That's so funny because we do. Our brain can take us anywhere we want to go. And sometimes in the heat of the moment, or just uh, sitting here and not talking to anybody, this brain can take you to some wild thoughts. And that's okay because they're just thoughts, and you can think them and you can release them and you can laugh about it or whatever the case may be. And I can tell you that I've been there, and it's so funny that I'm finna say this out loud to you guys. But when I was younger, I used to want to go around. I had a minivan and pick up people and pick up a person. See this wild thought I'm finna tell you guys, and torture people. That's sad that I had that thought. But let me tell you something. That was something that was stuck in the back of my head. I never did it before, and I never acted on it. But there was a time in my life where I wanted to do some shit like that. And it sounds crazy to you guys probably right now, but y'all don't. Some of y'all don't know me like that. And so the whole thing is that I'm glad I had wonderful people in my life that was like, "Girl, that sounds crazy as hell. Don't you do no shit like that." And so obviously I've had to say it out loud too, because I had people that were like, "Hey, I know that you probably upset, but don't do no craziness like that." But we have wild thoughts, you guys, and whether you act on them, that's the difference. And again, I can tell you that I'm grateful that somebody said, "Hey, stupid, don't do something like that because you gonna ruin your damn life." Okay? That's how I know that I've grown. And sometimes that's why I look at my kids and I know that, hey, I know that they have anger and sometimes they can't control it. And sometimes they have wild thoughts. And that's why I am the safe place where they can call and they can talk to me. And I'd be like, yep. See, look at there. We all have had some wild thoughts. And I thank you, Alex, for sharing. And now I don't feel so damn crazy. But thank you for sharing because you don't have to share that. But I appreciate that. But we've all had some wild damn thoughts where if we would have acted on it. Yeah, baby, I had it planned out too. Cause I had a minivan and everything. The windows was dark. I was like, I could ride around and I could do this and this. That's sad. But we didn't act on it. And look at us, beautiful. We still right here. And I'm so grateful for that right there. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for, like I said, even saying it out loud and somebody saying, "You are retarded. Don't do that because you gonna go to jail or hell." And I was like, "Oh, what? I can get away with this?" No, Teresa, you can't. Stop playing. I want continual growth, joyous growth. I want, yep. I say it again because jail ain't for me. I want continuous, joyous growth. That is what we have, even with me and Alex talking about. said, y'all be watching too many movies. Listen, Crazy Rock Granny, we grew up in Detroit. Alex did too. And the thing is that, yeah, I don't even think that stemmed from a movie. I think that we was just, it was the atmosphere in which we were in. And I don't know why I thought I could get away with the stuff I was thinking. I think Alex could have got away with the damn bank robbery because she wouldn't have took all the money. She just took enough, but she probably could have got away with it. I wouldn't have probably got away with the killing though, because I don't know what's wrong with me. But thank God, yeah, maybe it was too many movies because I watched scary movies and maybe it was, but I'm so grateful that I didn't act on it. And I like continuous, joyous growth. It says, I am a growth seeking being. And it is exhilarating to remember that expansion is not only natural, but inevitable. I love knowing that joy is simply a choice. So, since my expansion is inevitable, I choose to have it in joy. And so that's what they said on the last card that, hey, we have wild thoughts and we grow. We contradict ourselves. The path of healing is not linear. We don't have perfect relationships. Our attitude, our outlook, our desires going to change as we grow. But guess what? All of that should be in joy because you guys are doing amazing. Just like we sat here and just told these stories about how we had wild thoughts. Guess what? If we'd have acted on them instead of pushing them out our head, could you imagine how many people have wild thoughts and they act on the wild thoughts in which they have? You understand? And so I'm so grateful and enjoy right now for the moment that, hey, none of that happened. None of that happened for either one of us. We was able to maintain and keep going despite the things that were in our mind. And the thing is that it wasn't just a thing. We had planned out how we could work some stuff out. You understand? And still didn't go through with that plan. So I'm grateful for all of that. And I know that Alex is too, because all them boys wouldn't have been working out like that with their mama gone. And um I don't know how my kids could have got along without me. And the funny thing is that I had all of my children when I had this thought, you guys. I had all of my children when I had this thought. And Alex, why you on here? Because I haven't gotten a chance to tell you. I don't know if you got that. I got a phone call. About one of your in-laws. And I don't know if you care or not, but they called to say that he got his leg cut off. And they was wondering they might have to amputate the other leg as well. And so I don't know if you had any contact with your in-laws like that and whether anybody said anything. Okay. You said Lisa Carr. Okay. I was just wondering. Because Pooh called me. And I was just making sure that you knew about that. Because we, regardless of him being a in-law or whatever, I know that you send prayers and love and energy and whatever the case may be. And so that's all we can do, and hoping that his wife is able to take care of him in the capacity in which he needs to be taken care of. And so that is what my prayer is this morning. The king of winter, knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, unemotional. I'm going to show you the card. No worries. It's no worries, Alex. Thank you, Pooh Card. Anyways, it says get advice from someone professional and objective. Public speaking, unemotional relationships. Whew, that's something right there. The King of Winter. Mm, okay. It says the King of Winter is fair, impartial, and completely professional. He is also pretty much emotionally unavailable. If you're looking for someone to give you flawless advice, he's your guy. If you're seeking a speaker for an event who will impress everyone in the audience, book him right away. If you need a new chief executive officer for your company, sign him up. He'll require a healthy bonus. He can even be an incredible humanitarian if he believes in the cause. So, however, if you're seeking a romantic partner, you may want to walk right on by. It's not that he's a bad fellow. On the contrary, he's quite amazing. He's just not really built for heart to heart talks, candlelit dinners, cuddling, or walks on the beach. The romance within you would be frustrated with the king as a partner. So the king of water walks in happy solitude with his friend the owl. Wisdom and the intellect are the only companionships he needs. And so the thing is that sometimes we work on ourselves so much that we become emotionless where a relationship is not what we want. And that's so funny because this reminded me as I was reading it. It says that this additional card thing is college professor, public speaking, brilliant ideals, and dealing with the government, unemotional relationships. And so I don't have unemotional relationships, but I know that I am kind of detached from the ideal of dating and stuff like that. So as I was reading how the king is, I have wisdom, all of those things. But when it comes to a relationship or the kind where a spouse, I'm gonna try to be with somebody, guess what happens? I'm I am not available for that right now. I'm unemotionally available. Like um I probably ain't ready for the cuddles, and whoever is meant for me will come, but at the moment I know that that's not what I want. That's not, because I'm growing so much that I want somebody that's going to allow me to grow and not try to stunt my growth, not try to tell me how to live. Hey, they can do their thing. I want to be able to do my thing. And when we come together, it is harmony and peace. It don't have to be perfect, but it got to be perfect for me. And so that's why, even reading that, I know that I am unemotionally available at the moment, and that's okay for that particular relationship, because all of my emotions go into my friends, my family, my business, the things that I am doing. I'm grateful for that. And when the right person comes along, guess what? The emotions that I need, they are there, they are tucked away, they will come out, and they will be flawless, and they will be perfectly imperfect for whoever the person is. And that's okay with me right now, because I get a lot of joy out of just kicking it with y'all. I get a lot of joy out of dealing with Maddie Patty Pat. I get a lot of joy out of watching my mom garden and us growing stuff. I get a lot of joy out of the stuff that I do. And so maybe the timing just ain't right for me, but whatever the case may be, I'm okay with that, because I'm learning so much. I'm gaining so much wisdom. And as I gain this wisdom, I am passing it along to the people that will listen and take it in. And the affirmations, all of those things have changed my life. And again, I can tell you that I'm not perfect, but I'm perfectly imperfect for me and the people around me. And I'm so grateful for the people that this live reach out to, because I hope that you take the affirmations that I give and apply them to your life, because they help. Yep, yep, absolutely. And that's exactly what I'm looking for, Alex. Eventually, the person who will like and appreciate those same things will come along, because I want somebody that don't mind hugging a tree, or don't be looking at me crazy because I'm hugging a tree, or they can't go against, you know, what I got going on. And so, even if they don't believe the same thing that I do, just allow me to be me. I'm so grateful for just being me. And so, with that being said, you guys, I am always appreciative for all the prayers, all the love that you gave Maddie Patty Powell over the weekend. Everything went absolutely amazing. And we're going to follow that up come the end of May, or the beginning of June, and everything is going to be fine and in divine order. It worked out. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you guys. I love you right where you are. You are perfectly imperfect for you and the people around you. And so, with that being said, it's a miraculous Monday. I want you to go out and do the things that make your heart sing. It's it's a new day to get happy, get excited. Tell them hi, Maddie. Hi. So my sidekick then came in to let me know that hey, it's time to get ready for school and all is well. I want you guys to know that you are loved, you are peaceful, you are kind, you are everything that you need. And guess what? With no judgment, with no judgment. So if you don't want to be judged, then stop judging other people too. I know that they do things that you think are dumb or stupid, or they should know better, or whatever the case may be. Crazy Work Granny said hello. And so, um, but the thing is that sometimes people are in a spot where they don't know any better. And if you got some wisdom and some knowledge where you can help them out, that's fine. And if you don't, then say a little prayer for them and keep it moving. You guys are amazing. And I love you right where you are. And thank you for always being great and kind to me. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And I will see you right here tomorrow for the card of the day. I love you guys. Go be great.